Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New York Giants. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set 50, plant. Tight end to the right, boy, tight end to the right. Move. Alert. 3 up, 3 down. Set. Go.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The toss out to Barkley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jones. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Devin White in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On first down, Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This is Gronkowski. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Wait, ready? Go bandit. Switch up.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Here's Brady to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Wait, that Alabama. 380. 55. Man, that's trash. 72. 450.
Brady now on 3rd and goal.
Oh my
God! Down? No, it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening
I know he didn't jump, but you see how Nick Gronk dropped that pass?
Continue to go in that direction.
That was happening last game, bro. Come on, that's not a touchdown. Brady puts it where
The
niggas need
opening
to be.
drive, Charles does yield points, maybe not the touchdown that they wanted.
Now, your man's definitely supposed to jump for that. At least
they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The punter Pinion now to
That
kick
should have
this
been
one
a
away.
touchdown, though, man. You know, all game, bro. Now you see how I'll be upset. Niggas is dropping shit.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on fourth turned it over. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. To try again after the sack. Jones. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
He got 10 sacks.
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Yeah, Brady's thrown there. Incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Finds his target. It's Gates. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Gronkowski, slot left. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Devontae Freeman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill.
Barkley, toss play left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is caught. 36 yards on the play. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Wait, that 80s. 55. All day. Check it, reload. 55, 955. Hey, eat. Hey, exit. What we got? Alert.
Here's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Chris Godwin, his first touchdown of the new season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally didn't affect me. It's just going to get loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
If he was fast, he was gone.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack on first down, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 17-0 our score after 1.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Stop your whining.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Brady now on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Down right around the 25.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, pick regular.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
Oh,
for you.
my God.
To really take ship.
Yo, it was perfect in the damn
Just
middle,
like that
bro.
incomplete pass, I'm going to try to
cheating.
tighten things up here for this next play.
I couldn't make that kick.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Now Saquon Barkley, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let it. Mike,
Come on, play.
and let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Now,
2nd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's complete to Golden Tate. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Back to throw. Jones. And Tate's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. Now, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Barkley. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And oh, it's no good for the second time.
A lot of wins,
first
tell you
half,
that,
he's
bro.
missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
It must be, because, my extra point, it was perfectly in the black.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Devontae Freeman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is up to 18 now. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the out, watch the out. Check.
They'll run on first down. Barkley And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Mike, 45. Hey, come on now, come on now. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Oh, good
throw
throw.
over the middle,
He threw it
take
right
it
over my
in.
man's head. Good
And
throw.
they're able
How
to
the
get
fuck
this
he
way
didn't
down
jump, though?
there inside the Tampa 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play
saw that,
means
right?
just
He
like
dunked
that,
it.
they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him.
Yeah.
When he's called upon, usually gets it done. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes it 24-13. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Hey, check it.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle.
Hold on 1 second. How can he be the 3rd receiver? He's not even in the game. That's crazy. I gotta fix that.
Talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And now Bruce Arians with a play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, and it's 3rd down.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. And he's going to find his man in the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yo, that's some lucky shit, bro.
Seconds of the first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that,
the home cookie's going right now, I guess.
Kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. He's going to want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'll take it. Yo, all the shit that been happening all season, shit. I've been getting bad luck, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get
I thought I was going to trip over my man.
As the second half
going in the end zone. That's what I thought.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Freeman again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Wait, that. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
On 3rd down, Brady escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they
as you can see, a lot of these shits ain't Brady's fault, bro.
So they felt good
I'm
going
throwing
forward
passes,
in this
nigga,
game.
they dropping it?
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Jones on 3rd down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. On 1st down, Barkley. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Jones. And
good
this
D.
one incomplete.
Good
Too
D.
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. It's caught Shepard.
Good pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Jones now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Buying time to his left. He'll run it.
Make that nigga fumble.
A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes him mad.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Looking to throw.
Damn.
Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards, good for a giant 1st down. Jones throwing on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
Oh, he was right
incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Jones now throwing on 4th down. That's complete to Slayton.
This nigga's, yo, he hardly getting these lucky 4th downs, bro.
It's a giant
I feel like I'm playing computer.
Gain of 16.
Come on, set. And 2 stop.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On 2nd down, Barkley. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the new giant, Antoine Bethea. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start. Blitz coming, down he goes. Kyler Fackrell. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Brady. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I'm missing 2 extra points in the field, bro.
And these fans have to like this. All right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Jones to throw again. He completes it to Tate. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. And he's going to go down again. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. So a risky move that does not pay off. And Charles, you take it from the defensive perspective, they had to be a little offended there that they even tried to go for it back inside their own 20. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And the pressure gets to him again.
Yeah, I saw him.
Levante David,
yeah, it's like he's pumping it. Yeah, I saw that. It looked like you was trying to throw that shit.
On 3rd down.
Definitely not letting
Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 17. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Vita Vea. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Jones. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that's caught inside the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining.
Yo, this game, it pick and choose what it want to do.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
Back to throw. Jones, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late.
Yo, how the fuck he come down with that?
No,
I turned around first.
You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Looking to throw. Jones. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
I tried to call timeout. This game is cheating. Oh, he kicked it out.
This one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Wait, that's round 80. Round 80. 55 to Mike. And I'm coming after you. Wait for the end.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Brady going to throw.
Oh, I need to go. I pumped that one. That's definitely should have been
picked off at the 11.
That was my bad. I tried to pump it, and he threw it.
And he will score.
That was my
Touchdown, Giants.
When you don't want to pump it, he pumps it. When you try to pump it, he passes. That's crazy.
So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for two here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Open man is Ross, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Giants will use the second of their three timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. On the carry, it's Logan.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. On second down now. It's Logan, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
I had B.I.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Kev,
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh, damn. Let's get real quick. Oh, shit. Harper's right back on. 3 straight human games. That's crazy. That is Lamar Miller leading the NFL in sacks, man.
You know they came from the bottom and now he was lit. He was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause ice on the wrist. But I bet you wanna be famous, They elevated us, You know I'm ice on the wrist. This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, I'm not saying this, be liking my flavor, I think it's done. Ice on the wrist.
I got the Rams on the road. see. What do I need? I don't got no, man. It make no sense for me. I gave away all my picks. For real. I gave away all my picks. It ain't making no sense right now. I got two dudes with hidden talents, man. I'm gonna play my game now, so niggas, by the time niggas play tomorrow, you can skip again. You know what I'm saying? Instead of waiting for me to get home. Do that right now. Shaq Barrett gained another speed. He's a number 2 outside linebacker. Oh shit! They gained some more speed.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I got it come clean like I got it with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. This shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. We putting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the news. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the news. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the news. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the news. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the news. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the news. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
I need this win. NFC game.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna go quick, man. Y'all got what?
Hundreds. It's the coach.
4
This
division
is NFL
games between you,
on EA
Harv, and
Sports. Coming up, we'll see
See,
teams
that's
with a
6
couple of
division
running backs
games.
who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Miller. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Miller. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Draw play. This is Miller. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now it's gone. If you're going to run against this, and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Reynolds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Wait, 20. Check 41. I got you, coach. No, 66.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ozzy. 56 is the money. Hey, watch the ball.
Brady now to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Neville Hewitt came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Brady's throw there complete.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Devontae Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, it was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And a look now at Lamar Miller. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff, and he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Off in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run with Miller. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
And Woods has it complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Now a play fake, and it's gone. That'll be caught by Cobb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Miller. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean? Break out the, just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
34 yards there and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. For even a first down and more. And down to the 27-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Easy.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
It's a give to Freeman running right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Right, set, 29, Alpha. So don't say nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. T.J. Logan, his third. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. Then tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, two teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And now it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Goff setting up the screen for Miller.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Goff now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing again is gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Well, 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind, while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They run with Logan. 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. T.J. Logan with his 2nd touch.
Tonight, 180. Watch the pass.
Now Goff on first down. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Goff now to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
45, 45.
Out of the gun, gone. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Yes.
Another shot from the 9
Couldn't
on
get it.
second and
Yes.
goal. So, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up first and 10.
Hey, they got that win yesterday, man. Man.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
My stream is over. Oh, I don't know why I'm taking it off right now. I'm up here.